What's good, Holmes? Substandard lighting, apparently. Yeah, we back for some twit. It's time to roll out that season 6. Let's get on with that flash new title sting I made.
We haven't got one.
Yeah, high production values. So, while I haven't actually had any new robots this week, I sort of have. Please bear with me because I'm about to do something a bit unorthodox and show you what I've got for Christmas. On the 14th of December. Yeah, I've been buying myself robots because, let's face it, really, who these days can say they don't already buy enough that people who would buy them Transformers know what to get them. So, down to me to provide the plastic come Christmas morn and provide it. I have. Let's start at the smallest and work our way up and talk about, yes, still in its box, everything, everything here I'm saving for Christmas. I'm going to give you now some preliminary thoughts about what I think about these figures in as much as what I can tell of them through their packaging. And then, once I've opened them, maybe we can correlate the thoughts and see if I actually liked them as much as I thought I was going to, or they were actually better, or worse, or whatever. Yeah, let's start with Rumble. Frenzy. He's the red one. Take a breath and remind yourself that you're perfectly okay with the toy to cartoon divide that Hasbro and Takara work with these days, and by that logic it means that the red one is okay to be Rumble. Remind yourself of that. It's okay. You don't have to rep the rib fur anymore. You've only done that your whole life. It's okay. It's the red one. There are hundreds of him in Tesco's, so I thought, why not? I have already got Ravage. Haven't shown you him, have I? I'm touching Laserbeak, and you should know why. Go watch my Buzzsaw review. Yes, Rumble. Frenzy. And he's just Rewind. Kind of just looking at this thinking, why did I bother buying it? Because it's mostly, Rewind is mostly black. Everything on here that is black on Rewind. It's just Rewind with all the grey replaced with red. And none of the gold is actually shiny, it's just mustard colour, dullness, and okay, that's a really good tiny deceptive punk thug cassette head face on there, but the rest of it, I don't know. I'm not feeling it, to be honest. I've actually gone and got this, I'm not feeling it. But apparently one of the stickers on his phone mode says excessive bass, and I think that might just be worth it, just for that. Rumble, let's take a step up in the size classes because I went and got a full case of the deluxes of Wave 3 and then sold Getaway because I don't want him on my shelf. He's a bad man. So let's talk about Inferno. I don't know, I'm a bit ambivalent towards this guy, I think. He's not one of the ones, the wave that I was like, ooh, I've got to get him. Just like, oh, it's kind of interesting. I like how he's sort of blocky and retro-ish, and I like the grey and the red and the black. The colours all look good. It just looks like a nice chunk of something a bit different, and he's got dragon head hands, and maybe I should be bothered by the gorilla arms. It looks good to me. Head could do with more paint. Like his face is the same colour as the rest of his head, apart from his eyes. Just it's all this sort of horrible soapy kind of white plastic. Yeah, that needs to be better. Just his noggin needs to be a little bit better. Everything else looks pretty good to me, so we'll see how we go. I'm aware that it looks like there's a scratch on his chest where the badge is. I'm hoping that's just, I don't know. I don't want to say a hair. What's worse? Finding some random dude's hair in your new figure, or it's actually a scratch. I don't know. Not really one for monster bots, but he does evoke some Dreamwave profile art, so that makes it pretty good. Next up is the utter must-have of this wave, and I've not even touched it. I've only heard hype, but I believe it all already because I am so ready for a trigger happy. Yes. Oh, look at that. He takes up so much of the box as well. It's like, yes, good value for money. And oh, mate, this design, I just trigger happy is one of, like, it might even be the G1 design that I've liked just forever and thought that looks really good. Can we just have that in some degree? Because while I like the design, I don't really want to have to go for the G1 version of it. Please give me a good, nice new one. And here it is with like, no expense spared, no holes barred. All of that stuff that you would have seen on an old Trigger Happy is right here. Yes, I know some people complain about Titans Return doing the whole update thing way too slavishly. Like, Six Shot looks really blocky and really G1. It's like, I'm okay with that. You know, some of these designs are so kind of iconic in their own way that it just feels like it's all right to, at first glance, regurgitate them for the 21st century with some more joints in there, because you know once you get your hands on it and you pore over all the minute detail that is going to be in there, it's completely different. It's just at that first glance it looks exactly the same as the old one, but I'm okay with that, and I'm okay with this looking just like that, because it's got enough of nice modern styling and articulation and paintwork and all of this, but it's still flipping Trigger Happy with the guns going up his arms and the funny bronze engines on his shoulders and the cockpit in his chest and everything. It's just, yeah, everything's here, and I cannot wait to crack this open because I've heard nothing but good things, and I don't know where they come from. Is it because the transformation's good? Is his articulation particularly nice? I don't know. What's so good about this guy apart from the fact it's flipping Trigger Happy? And then we come to something a bit, I don't know how to feel about Hot Rod. I don't know. Let's face it, this Christmas marks 10 years since I got the first wave of classics, since I got the last deluxe Hot Rod that I've got, and it's certainly time to have a new one. I was talking to Rob about this on the bus the other day, actually. In some way, it is a bit weird to think, okay, every so often we're just going to get a new version of that character, and the old one just gets pushed off into oblivion, and, the classics one is a decent figure, but it doesn't hold up these days. It needs some bicep swells, needs to just not look so dumpy, And, of course, on the classics version of it, the paint's quite kind of dull. It doesn't look as proper red and orange and bright as this. But what the hell is everything else going on here? I literally don't understand where any of the rest of this design comes from. What's with the big hollow in his tummy? What is with the overall shape of his chest? His face doesn't really quite look like Hot Rod at all. Why are his arms so long? I mean, they're not actually. They only come down to partway down his thigh, which is where most people's arms come down to. But why do they look so long? What's going on here? What's going on with his legs? There isn't any kind of hint of that arrow motif on his shins at all. Why has he got venti knees? I just don't understand where any of this has come from. It's like, yes, when the idea of a brand new deluxe Rodobus was coming along, I was excited because, oh yeah, Galvatron did a pretty good job with that. Apply the same formula to a new Hot Rod Rodobus guy, and that'd be pretty peng, wouldn't it? And then they're all along with this thing, and it's like the weirdest, doofiest take that they could have done with the character. It's not overly cartoon, it's not really like the old toy, it's not even like the comics, which is a design that I really like and would utterly love to have as a deluxe figure. But they've dropped all of that, and I don't really know what they've given us. I really hope it's a fun figure. He looks quite tall compared to everyone else somehow, but I'm just thinking, are you going to be good? Because you really don't look it. But no matter what happens with that lot, it's okay, because I've got what I really wanted for Christmas. Voyagers, boy! Yeah! Now, this is where we hit the good stuff, son, because when these were announced, I was just like, yes, I need them. Totally, utterly. As soon as I see them, they're coming home with me. Top grade stuff that will go right up there on the pinnacle of best of the year. And I haven't even touched him yet. Oh yes, Voyager Megatron, let's start with him because, going back to the idea that it's been 10 years since I got that first wave of classics, it means it's been 10 years since I had a Voyager-sized G1-ish Megatron, and he wasn't even the right colours. This is the first proper red and black and grey Megatron I've got, and it's like, mate, yes, how's it taken this long? And the fact that he's a triple changer, jet to tank as well, it's just like, yes, it's perfect. You've given me just both of the Ultimos I probably could have wanted. I don't care, he's not a gun. Please abandon that idea forever. This looks so nice. And I'm trying to abandon the idea that it's just a tease for Blitzwing. Yeah, no, it's Megatron. Honestly, yeah, I'm just not just looking forward to it because I want to know exactly how good Blitzwing's going to be. Haha. Let's talk about bits on this that are going to be uniquely Megatron, then, shall we? His chest. That's a proper Megatron chest, isn't it? He's all puffed out with this silver kind of self-importance. I don't know. He's got the red in his middle. Could have put the kind of biddly buddly buttony bits in there, but I'm okay with that. I like the vents in there. But what I'm a bit bewildered by is the way they've broken up his anatomy here. You know, conventionally, those venty bits are like his flanks, like all the way down to his waist. But it's like they've given that section to be his solar plexus, and then what is his abs is a weird little black void in the middle here, and then you've got his waist. It's like makes his chest look a bit too long. Like if you took that black bit out and moved all that down a bit, it would look right. But there's some extra stuff going on there that gives him a waist, and it's like he's never had one. And then the stickers, of course, they're glinting away. I'm already aware they're not quite straight, and that really is. I'm hoping it's not going to bug me. I probably wouldn't have actually put those chest hair twiddly pattern ones on there. I thought there was going to be like an optional sticker sheet in here, and that was an option. I didn't realise they'd be factory applied. But there you go, they're there. I guess I will live with them. The whole idea that they're silver on this, what isn't really silver plastic, just highlights the fact that the main thing to critique on this figure is how dull it sort of looks. Like, you know, the Generations Leader one was covered in silver paint, and then you've got this and it's just greyish plastic that, you know, if you hold it up to a strong light in certain places you'll be able to see through it. I hope you're not going to be able to, because I've heard a lot of good things about this guy being, you know, nice and dense and having no hollow stuff and all that sort of thing. So yeah, I'm not sure. I just think he could be a little bit shinier, a little bit more lustrous. Maybe if they'd used that sort of plastic that they've used on RID's Starscream. That is some pretty lustrous, flat grey metallic plastic. But this looks a little bit, yeah, just weak. I don't know, it's not too bad. I mean, I'm not that fussed. It doesn't have to be spangly silver because, you know, the old G1 toy wasn't ever spangly silver, was it? And it had spangly silver stickers on it, I guess. So, actually thinking about it like that. There's a few touches here which aren't that bad. And certainly, I'm very much looking forward to handling this. Just the fact it's a flipping proper Voyager Megatron. I've never had one. And it's like, when was the last time we did? You know, but there we go, it's nice, isn't it? Shall we talk about the one I'm really excited about?
Yeah, boy.
It's the lovely new Voyager Optimus, who's all like G2 and then he's not, and then it's just crazy, and it's like, okay, so it's Octane, really? No, mate, nah. Octane, I'll probably buy him, yeah, but he can jog on till the end of time, because this, my bread and butter kind of stuff, it's just a proper big red and blue Optimus Prime with just all the styling that I like. It's like, yeah, it's like G2 Laser Prime with the big shoulders and stuff on his legs. And he's got a big sword and he turns into a tanker truck and a jet plane. I don't know why, but it's fresh. Oh, it's just such a fresh idea to have an Optimus that does something completely new. It's like, I loved the Combiner Wars Optimus because it's like Optimus Prime G1 and he's a combiner. Where does that come from? I loved that. I still do. It's still on my shelf. It has never gone in a box for 2 years now. I love that thing, and this is certainly going to kind of supersede that in the same kind of flavour as being a brand new Optimus Prime. It's just a lot of fun. Oh yes, look at it. Look at his big chest with the random gold bit in the middle, evoking the kind of movie halves of a coat thing that he's got with his chest going on and stuff underneath. That head sculpt, that might be the most perfect Optimus Prime head sculpt I've ever seen. It's like, mate, yes, please repaint this into Scourge. And then there's the extra ears, and I'm okay with that because it evokes kind of, you know, super mode head embiggening that you get from like the Cybertron one, which is appropriate when you can give this guy a jetpack. Oh, this is just a symphony of delight, and I just hope it hasn't got really loose joints, because that's one thing I've heard a lot of people saying about this figure, that it might be a bit wobbly, and that will certainly kill the buzz, because this is something I've been looking forward to for months and months now. Since that first picture of it came out, I was like, oh, I can't stop staring at this. This is it. This is what I want as soon as bloody possible, because that is exactly what I want from Transformers in the year of our Lord, 2016, moving into 2017. Ah, boy, yeah, this is it. You know, everything else I've shown you could be absolutely amazing. But this, just having this, is really all I need, to be perfectly honest. I will buy every version they do of this. I'm quite sure. Very, very likely late runner for bot of the year, I think. I've got in my hands here. Cool, lummy! So that's pre-Christmas. What do I call this? I don't know. Yeah, I might come back to you after the old crimbo day with some final thoughts and a little bit of a wrap up and a kind of a comparing of notes with this video. And then I might not. So, yeah, I'm just excited to get all this stuff open, and I just thought, yeah, I mean, the amount I've been staring at this stuff, just kind of poring over it without being able to touch it, it's like, yeah, I'm already formulating all these different thoughts about these figures before I've even handled them, and it's like, yeah, I just felt like getting on camera because it's only a bit different, innit? So maybe you've been buying yourself some robots to put under the tree, and you'd like to show them off to everyone as well. Some sort of weird kind of status symbol. Is that what I've just done? I hope not. What you go for crimbo then, boy? Hey, something good. Have a good old crimbo time if I don't see you till then. And, well, we shall see exactly how lovely some of this stuff is in the very near future.